everyone, this is going to be a general reading. You can see in the title what this reading is about. All right, so the first portion of this spread will be focusing on your own patterns or your own role in this situation. Okay, this is a general reading, these are general messages, so take whatever resonates. Okay, so your role, your pattern in the situation. You could be the one that's, in this very in this Leo energy. You could have Leo in your chart. It's like you constantly have to um kind of tame a situation, right? This is an energy of someone that's trying to avoid conflict or trying to always calm a person or a situation. Or this could also be you know, trying to tame inner conflict, okay, struggling to or holding on to conflict or suppressing it. So you could feel a lot of inner conflict. Your role could also make you feel that you should, protect yourself or stay to yourself, or you feel very closed off in this connection here because someone could always, try to start arguments, petty arguments or conflict with you, or they're constantly battling. And this is like you trying to always tame or calm a situation, or withdrawing, or having a lot of self control. Okay. So something calls for you to have a lot of self control or hold back how you feel, or this also makes you feel like you're constantly having to do this in a situation, right? Your role and your pattern could also, entail you refraining from expressing yourself, because this could lead to conflict, arguments that you don't really want to deal with. Okay, so you could be the one that is suppressing a lot with the strength card. I'm also seeing here self-soothing energy. It's like you have to self-soothe and pacify yourself because you're not really in a position here to really express how you feel. But there's a lot of could be anger, but there's a lot of conflicted energy here that's being suppressed. Okay, so this is your own pattern, your own role in the situation. Okay, the likely outcome if you stay is the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles. This could be an energy of avoiding giving love or affection to the other person. I feel like this is an energy of you doing so because there's some sort of resentment that's building up here. So you could withhold love, you could withhold affection, you could withhold passion, or you could just, not really give to the situation or breadcrumb a situation or give very little because you are trying to avoid, either getting hurt or you are avoiding connecting with someone. Let me get some more here for the likely outcome. So the overall energy here, we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is like an outcome of, not giving at all, not speaking, not saying how you feel, withholding your emotions, not being happy. So this is really an energy of feeling closed off and aloof and not giving to a connection or relationship because Maybe you feel like it's not going anywhere, okay? So, what is the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups? The Ten of Cups in reverse here. There could also be an energy of you seeing that it's not worth your time or energy to invest in a situation because maybe there's someone else in the picture here, or maybe there is instability in this connection, okay, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This could be due to finances or someone not being loyal. The Ten of Pentacles in the upright is, you know, about loyalty, okay, having longevity, loyalty, being financially secure, or feeling grounded. Maybe you don't feel grounded in the situation. Maybe you don't feel like there's any loyalty in this connection, or there's no stability here, okay? Or you don't feel grounded. The Seven of Swords energy is also someone being very sneaky here, okay? Or being avoidant. This could be someone that avoids, you know, speaking about how they feel, or they avoid, you know, being loving or empathetic or giving. Okay, someone is not a giver, or someone just avoids giving here. But this is the likely outcome if you stay. If I stay, this is what will happen. There won't be loyalty, there won't be groundedness, there won't be much happiness here, because someone could also, you know, not speak their truth or communicate how they feel. Okay, so this could be in a situation where someone is, you know, emotionally immature or emotionally avoidant, right? This could stem from childhood. We have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So this could come down to someone, you know, not being used to expressing their feelings, okay? Clarify the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. 10-10 is significant here. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. This is someone that's very flighty, very hasty, very in and out, inconsistent energy, impatient, right? This could be someone that's not really, they don't really want to sit down and deal with their emotions. This could definitely be an avoidant. They don't want to sit down and deal with their own emotions, okay? We have the Star in the upright. This person could be guided to do some sort of healing or, you know, work through their emotions and get some balance and clarity, but they avoid that. Okay, what is the likely outcome if I go? We do have the Sun energy here with the Three of Swords. This is a painful release, but with the Sun card, I feel like this brings in a lot of, you know, clarity. There is the Five of Cups here, so this could be some sort of painful release, okay? But I feel like, you know, this is guiding you to end something here so that you can heal or gain more clarity, okay? With the Temperance card, I feel like this is having patience to deal with some sort of a painful release, okay? if you decide to walk away from a situation, I feel like you need to be patient with yourself as well, to grieve or go through this transition here with your emotions, the moon, to deal with the confusion, the illusions. Okay, maybe you do have anxiety and fear about leaving a situation or going through some sort of an ending. But with the Sun card, this is, this energy is bigger than all the other cards here. So there would be a lot of, you would feel happier, lighter, freer. Um, what is the Sun? Yeah, and this brings in a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, and we have the Six of Wands here. For some of you, I feel like if this is a situation that you are going through, you have really thought about this, or you need to put some thought into it here. But something is just not worth your time anymore. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, there's really a lack of motivation. Or there's boredom. Okay, you feel indifferent about a situation. Okay, so that is how you are feeling. Okay. For some of you, if you are willing to take a risk to leave a situation behind, we have the Fool card here. This is like just having being adventurous, okay, and having blind faith that you can actually go towards a new beginning. But for some of you, this is also, this won't be an easy decision, because you are going from the Queen of Pentacles and the Justice, Nine of Cups, having wish fulfillment, having financial stability, security, to the Five of Pentacles. So there could be changes in your finances here, changes in your security, or this could just be an energy of going into, feeling that you have lost something. Okay. All right. So if you are dealing with this situation, and a lot of you have weighed out the pros and cons. Okay. So you feel like if you do end up walking away or closing out a cycle here, I feel like you have been, if you are feeling confused, you are going towards, just sitting in silence here and deciding to close out a cycle, and move towards, something like calmer waters, something that does not require, a lot of time, effort, and energy, because something could be draining. Okay, let's see, what is the likely outcome here? What is the likely outcome? Right, I see you choosing to end something or let something go. This person could have Scorpio in their chart, or you could have Scorpio placements. But this is trusting your decision making here, right? If you are deciding to stay or go, right? But this is also an energy of, starting a new journey. Choosing yourself here. I feel like with this death energy, this is someone that's going through a metamorphosis or a change. So it requires you to, choose yourself. With the Empress card, this is self-love here. Getting in touch with your emotions. Something is also requiring you to make a decision because this is part of your growth. Okay, this is also putting up stronger boundaries here with the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups, or defending, yourself here, standing up for yourself. Okay, um, when it comes to your feelings, your love, your emotions. Okay, you could be a very loving, empathetic person, but I feel like you need to, if you're not already, you need to be, you need to protect yourself. You need to have your guards up to some degree. Okay, this is like an energy of someone being very loving, very empathetic, very caring, but this could also be an energy with the death card here. People try to change you in relationships. Okay, so you need to trust yourself, trust your decisions. Okay, and you say no. You need to say no. So this is not necessarily an energy of being guarded, but just being more secure within yourself, right? That's why we have the strength card coming up here. Your role is to be overcome self-doubt, okay, and be courageous and really find that inner strength here to not really have to deal with conflict. Alrighty, I hope this helps you. Bye.